stop here, have the end of the conversation. One's heading that way, one's heading that way. I think Becky goes that way, Chris goes forward. Is this an okay place? Yeah. That should be okay. When you're trying to do something new, and for us it's making a faith-based production company in the UK that rules the light of Christ, you can't do everything yourself. And I think that, we're not trying to build empires here, we're trying to build kingdom. And to do that, I have to include other people. I can't just rely on what I can do and what God can do through me, but also what God can do through others, because He's gifted so many people with so many gifts and talents.
In total, I've probably learned about a page of it, probably.
Yeah.
So what, 23?
Maybe a bit more.
23 pages.
23 pages, yeah.
I called my friend who is a pianist, and he sort of taught me before.
Yeah.
When I was at uni. I was like, you could show me that first page. I was like, hi Sean, can I play this? He's like, yeah, you'll be right. I was like, right, thanks.
Okay, thanks, Sean.
Yeah, thanks, Sean. But it's a good lesson in when there's set requirements for a role, and then people say, yes, anything, and then suddenly you're in a situation and you're kind of. It could be really embarrassing if you're like saying, I can ride a horse, just like get on the horse.
That's what Lando Bloom did, wasn't it, for his rings?
Yeah.
They were like, have you done archery off the horse before? And he was like, yeah. It was important for me to not hold on too tightly and to go, right, who else wants to have a go at this?
I'm Saul Matlock. I came to be involved with Roarlight through being good friends with Paul. My involvement would have begun about 12 months ago when Paul approached me about adapting one of the parables for the first series of 5, which I did. From a writing perspective, it can be difficult. It can be difficult to know whether you've captured the essence. So it's hard when working with a modern world, whether you've not watered down the message or whether you've misinterpreted the central idea of the parable. That can be tricky.
When we do translate it, I guess in some sort of way, when we do take it into the modern day, it is saying, when I read this, am I still getting the parable?
I read through the script quite a few times to understand the story, to understand the overall idea, and also to really get a sense of who the characters are. And then I will talk to Paul, so I want to hear his vision and how he sees the story. And then from there, I just did brainstorms for each character. So I wrote down things that they may like, if during their free time, what would their hobbies be.
So at the minute, everything's going on here. We do want to make sure that and drape stuff over if possible. Box here.
The thing we do, you could hold for a good 30 seconds.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. And action.
How can I carry this and the baby? Hello?
Yeah, I'll give it to you. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's my new bag of bricks.
Can you take the baby?
Bricks.
Good stuff.
Night time. It's midday tonight. No. Yeah.
I've also got this candle. Be nice?
Yeah, that's great.
It's night time, let's go.
Yeah, let's go to bed.
As a costume designer, it's important to hear what the actor has to say, because how I perceive character may be different to how an actor perceives a character. And I think it's actually important to collaborate, because then you can develop the character even further. But of course, you need to also make sure that what you come up with is actually in line with the character, with the story, and with the director's vision. So you've got a budget, you've got a time frame, you're dealing with, all sorts of different people. Then you've got the director, in this case. So it's just juggling everyone's opinions.
To be honest, I just love watching everybody come together and do what they're best at. It's just really amazing how sometimes you realise that you're capable of more than you thought you were. And here we are, and this is the 4th instalment of the Parables series, and this is the 4th big project we've done, and things have just seemed to come together, and it's a bit random and weird and good and great and amazing. So I'm really proud and I'm really grateful. I'm really grateful.